As the sun scorches the riverbank, the calm waters turn into a boundary of survival. Here, the predator does not chase its prey. It waits for the prey to come to it. With a powerful surge, the ruler of the river reclaims the authority granted by nature. Who would dare to challenge this hidden king of the wild waters? Crocodiles are among the planet's most ancient creatures, having existed for over 200 million years, with little change. They embody perfect adaptation, powerful, patient, and unnervingly precise. The three most notable species are the Nile crocodile, the saltwater crocodile, and the American crocodile. The Nile crocodile can reach 16 feet in length and weigh around 1,500 pounds, reigning over Africa's rivers. The saltwater crocodile, found across Southeast Asia and northern Australia, holds the title of the largest, stretching beyond 20 feet, weighing up to 2,000 pounds, and delivering a bite force of 3,700 psi. Stronger than that of a lion or a great white shark. Meanwhile, the smaller American crocodile, about 13 feet long, plays a vital role in maintaining the ecological balance of swamps and wetlands. All follow one law of survival: conserve energy and wait for the perfect moment. Lying motionless for hours beneath the sun, they observe, endure, and strike only when certain. During migration season, thousands of wildebeests surge across the Mara River, wide, muddy, and seemingly calm. But beneath the surface, an ancient force waits in silence. The Nile crocodile does not hunt through speed, but through calculation. Every ripple of the river is remembered. Every step into the water is an opportunity. When a young wildebeest makes a mistake, the water suddenly erupts. With a swift, explosive movement, a strike so precise that time itself seems to pause. The chase ends within seconds, and the river returns to stillness, as if nothing ever happened. There is no luck here, only strategy. With a bite force exceeding 3,000 psi, the crocodile can overpower prey several times its own weight. This is not merely a hunt, but a ritual of survival. Each lost wildebeest becomes a lesson for the herd, while for the crocodile, every strike is a reminder. Nature is not cruel, it is simply faithful to its own laws. Morning light softens the African riverbank. On the surface, drifting lilies, settled mud, and fallen leaves sway gently in the breeze, forming a flawless disguise. Beneath it, a Nile crocodile lies still, almost blending into the muddy water. It has watched for days, memorizing the exact path where the impala herd comes to drink. It does more than wait. It shapes its own trap. With slow, deliberate movements, the crocodile stirs mud and plants around its body, creating a small, harmless-looking pool. It is a perfectly concealed ambush site, where light, silt, and floating weeds merge, hiding the massive figure below. When the impalas approach, the faint sound of hooves on dry mud becomes the signal it has been waiting for. And as one lowers its head, power erupts from beneath the water. Mud bursts upward, plants scatter apart, and the river swiftly returns to silence, as though nothing happened. According to observations in the Serengeti, crocodiles succeed in only about 10 to 15% of such ambushes, a modest rate that reveals patience as the essence of their survival. They hunt not by sight, but by sensing vibrations. Sometimes a tiny ripple in the water is all it takes to trigger the strike. Among the Nile crocodile's preferred prey, zebras are always near the top of the list. They move in large herds, often forced to cross rivers during migration, and those very moments open the perfect chance for predators waiting below. Beneath the muddy surface, dozens of crocodiles form an invisible blockade, each taking a strategic position. They understand the herd's instinct. Once the first zebra steps into the water, the others will follow. And when the first hoof strikes the surface, the river begins to stir. The leading ones do not realize they are paving the way for those behind. Every burst from below becomes a test of survival. Strong currents, thick mud, and unseen jaws waiting in silence turn every step forward into a gamble with fate. A few lucky ones reach the far bank, exhausted but alive. They complete the duty of the pioneers, opening a path for hundreds more to continue the journey. In nature's endless cycle, there are no villains or heroes, only beings quietly fulfilling their part in the dance of survival. As the dry season stretches on, massive elephant herds are forced to leave the grasslands in search of water. During that journey, the young, small, and inexperienced face one of their greatest challenges: crossing a river where Nile crocodiles silently wait. Patient and calculating, the crocodile always chooses the narrowest point, where the herd must slow down to keep its balance. Though far smaller in size, even the slightest movement from this predator can unsettle the entire river. The mothers lead the way, forming a natural wall of protection, while the calves stay close behind. But if one young elephant hesitates or drifts too far from the group, danger closes in. Such attacks are rare, yet this time, the ancient hunter prevails. The calf is overpowered and slowly disappears beneath the murky water. Though elephants symbolize wisdom and strength, in the contest between caution and ambush, the crocodile remains the master of timing. As the waves settle, only faint ripples remain, a quiet reminder that in nature, there is no mercy, only the unchanging law of survival. Not only the weak must beware of crocodiles. At times, even the fastest hunter on land, the cheetah, becomes a victim of the river. In the scorching midday heat, a lone cheetah approaches the edge of a pond to drink. After a long chase, it seems to have forgotten the caution that instinct once demanded. And fate is already decided. With a lightning-fast surge, the crocodile strikes before the cheetah can react. Everything happens in an instant. The cold precision of a predator that has existed for over 200 million years. Under the fading afternoon light, the water grows calm once more, as if nothing had ever disturbed its surface. The crocodile returns to its shadows, where patience and instinct merge into one. In the wild, lions stand as symbols of power and dominance on land. But to the Nile crocodile, they are merely careless visitors daring to approach the realm of water. Late in the afternoon, along the Mara River, a group of lion cubs plays near the muddy edge, their small paw prints pressed into the wet ground, unaware of the danger below. When one cub steps closer to splash at the water, the surface suddenly erupts. With a lightning-fast strike, the crocodile lunges upward. The lioness roars in alarm, but it is already too late. Moments later, the river falls silent once again, reminding every creature to respect its boundaries. Lion cubs are fragile and inexperienced, yet field observations show that no adult lion has ever been completely taken down by a crocodile. Even after numerous direct attacks, crocodiles have never managed to overpower a fully grown lion. It is as if lions possess an invisible instinct, a force born not only of muscle, but of an innate will to rule. Even beneath murky water, when the crocodile believes victory is near, that inner strength awakens, turning its assault into futility. Between these two rulers, one of the land, one of the water, there lies a delicate balance. Both understand their limits and rarely cross the border that defines their dominion. From herds of wildebeests and zebras to elephants and lions, the river continues to write stories of life and loss. The crocodile, the master of concealment, stands not only as a symbol of power, but also of nature's balance, where every creature must respect the boundaries of survival. Between land and water, there are no eternal victors, only those who wait, and those who know when to stop. If you felt the heartbeat of nature in this journey, please like and subscribe to join us in exploring more wild stories, where life continues to flow quietly through the boundless world.